We're not getting anywhere. Just keep going.
Shit, sorry.
That's not what I said when I said keep going. Klin,
What?
you're embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing me. You fucking messed it up.
I'm sorry, can you do your reading, please? But she can sewer slide. There's a bunch of poison.
Because we listened to some scary audios. I'm gonna make you scared.
No more sexy.
What's like a scared color? Green? Blue? Maybe teal? Oh, hiccups. Black? Sure. We're back.
We got kicked out.
Yeah, we were so heated into that like we didn't realize
it was past 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Because typically we like to get a little bit before.
And technically right now it's IPOB time, but we're so invested to finish this.
I know.
So we're like, nah, screw this. We're running out of IPOBs. We
need to do we are running a little low on them.
Oh yeah, we definitely are.
It's fine.
But we're back. And
we're past the halfway point of the trial.
Talking basically of like what the possibilities are.
Yeah.
Either hold on. Either what was it? Maki kills Kaito, Kokichi took the antidote, or and he pretended to drink the antidote, gives Kaito the antidote. Kaito then kills Kokichi, so that Maki isn't the killer.
That's like.
But then I'm like, why the fuck would Kokichi?
Why would Kokichi give the antidote?
Other one is what was the other one? Yeah, what is the other one? It's either that or it has to be Kaito dies because he took the antidote. Kokichi took the antidote. That means that Maki is the black. It's just those two options that I could think of.
I don't know, I guess we'll see.
Oh.
All wrong.
What aspect of this case runs contrary to the new evidence? What pieces of evidence is called into the question if the safety function was off? Yeah. Oh no! Because if the safety function are off, then it could crush someone. So credibility technically isn't there for that. Or like credibility is not an issue. We have 3 seconds.
I just had to choose something.
No, that one doesn't. Yeah, that one doesn't.
So what was the like options?
I don't remember, but I was just trying to advocate for why that one.
Doing the killing game, and Kaito's cause of death.
Which one's not correct?
Yeah, Kaito's cause of death is incorrect. Because it was by hydraulic press. Oh, the other one was suicide, right? That's the other.
That was the one I threw out.
Kaito. Yeah. That makes sense too. Those are like the main 3 that we have.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So it's gotta be the cause of death of Kaito, right? Because that's the video. Like,
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh.
Kaito's cause
Hello?
of death.
Lauren?
Oh my god.
We gotta update Lauren.
Oh my god, yeah.
Should we just give her like a snap?
Yeah, I'll just give her a little snap.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, I look so bad.
I look bad too. Shit is hitting the fan. We're right now having this stuff. We figured out that Maki did that whole scene where she brought the arrows, was trying to kill Kokichi, but then ended up shooting Kaito instead because Kaito was technically saving Kokichi, but actually saving Maki, right? From killing, right? But that arrow has a poison on it, shot Kaito, and now Kaito's dying. She tried to give the antidote to Kaito, but Kokichi took it. Right?
And that's basically where we left off.
So now we're speculating. Let's give you the speculations. We could have typed this all down because it would have been a literal paragraph. Like it would have been a page. It would have been a novel at that point. Good. Yeah, let's just forget. So the idea is that one, Kaito commits suicide. It kind of makes a lot of sense because he doesn't want Maki to be the black end. At the same time, my other thought for that is like he got to make it obvious that he's suicided then. Because, they could have easily just chosen Kokichi to die, and Maki dies anyway. Everyone dies anyway, and Kokichi wins, That's the one thing that's like a whole of that. The other thought is Maki is the killer, killed Kaito unintentionally, and like it is how it seems. And then the other one, which I threw out there at random, don't know if it's true because it makes very little sense, is that Kokichi pretended to drink the antidote, gives the antidote to Kaito. Kaito then lives, but then Kokichi like sacrifices himself to basically make this whole elaborate ruse that not sacrifice himself. He's dying because of the lethal dose.
Yeah.
So Kaito's saying how like I don't want Maki to die. Kokichi's like okay, then just kill me, and then kills him under like other ways.
Yeah.
Could have been like strangulation and then put him under. And
then under the hydraulic press. After.
You know, like didn't know. You don't know how the cause of death is. So that's why I'm kind of like that's our three main ones. The one that makes the most sense right now probably is the suicide one.
Yay! I feel like big boy brain genius.
But then again, think about it, like
no, I
would make it a lot more obvious.
I know, but I don't know. I don't know.
What?
Oh, what the? Oh, I pushed auto by accident.
Jesus Christ.
We're back. We were just telling Lauren an update.
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, the audio's all messed up now because we're not in the studio. We're in the room.
Yeah. It's probably a little bit more echoey, but it's gonna sound like an IPOB.
It's fine.
Maybe didn't Kaito die by poison? Who's in this entirely? Yes, the cause of death could now be.
Oh shit! Oh, the hydro.
No.
Press. Because no, we're talking about the fact that it's turned off the.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Which still makes no sense. Why would they do that?
Right after I threw the
To change someone else to be the killer, I guess.
So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
Oh, so you can pin it on Maki, then Kokichi lives. That's actually a very valid one, too.
Yeah.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it, no matter what.
I'm just wondering about that whole blood
streak. Yeah, it makes sense for both of them. They're both bleeding. I guess you could say, like, oh, Kokichi probably has more blood coming out, but, like, in reality, there's gonna be blood.
I guess, but
they got an arrow shot.
Why is it not in the video then? If he actually was killed by the hydraulic press.
Yeah, that's the big boy one. Yeah. I don't know.
That's where I'm kind of lost.
Maybe it doesn't. Maybe whoever. No, Kokichi wouldn't be able to carry a 6-foot man, would he?
Oh yeah, Kokichi's pretty small, huh?
Yeah, he's like maybe 5'3", right?
Yeah, he's pretty small. He's somewhere around you, because I remember you comparing yourself to him and being like,
where's Kokichi?
You just passed him, I think. Oh, yeah.
5'1".
Okay, never mind.
It's even shorter. Who's the closest to me? Oh, Maki.
Oh. And I'm Shuichi.
Yeah.
We can probably
You're
solve
basic
this
of
mystery
basics.
too.
But you're not smart enough to be a detective.
Right, Shuichi?
Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? Was Kaito's cause of death the poisoned arrow or the hydraulic press? Is it possible to tell?
Yeah, it's not possible, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to think about it. I was like, oh.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the
Hey, we don't even know if that's Kokichi.
What did you say?
Yeah.
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim.
Oh, Lauren is responding. Ooh, okay.
Oh my god.
Y'all can send me videos. You don't have to type it out. Because I was like, that's going to be a lot for us to type out. Okay, update to Lauren has been obtained.
Woo.
Alright, delivered.
I got you. Oh yeah, other way around.
But rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki?
Can we just choose Kaito? Because this is Maki or me. And I'm like,
The
Kaito.
heart-racing excitement as the blackened
Theoretically, we don't know who me is yet.
It's voting time!
Oh shit, fair enough.
So, me could be Kaito.
Holy shit, it's like legit voting.
Oh god, Jesus Christ, we have 30 seconds.
What the fuck?
Keyboard, I'm kidding.
It's obviously Tsumugi.
Okay, hold on.
Shit. It's Kokichi or Maki.
Or Kaito.
No, but like it's saying... Should we just go full curveball and just choose Kaito? Like,
We have
they're
8 seconds. We have 8
They're
seconds.
so gung-ho about it being
I don't
Kaito.
know. I don't know.
I'm down.
Okay.
just to like, I just want to throw shit at the fan at this point. Like, I don't care anymore.
That's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already.
Okay, here's the thing though. Not gonna lie, it is like, you know, we have three like theories.
Yeah.
2 of them are Kaito being the quote-unquote killer. One to himself or one that he killed Kokichi. So
Yeah.
like, odds are in our favor.
Unless we're not thinking of another, like, scenario. But yes.
Yeah.
This won't be a
Which is also a highly possible choice.
Oh,
but
it's
like,
very highly possible.
just like you always do.
Huh? Yes, of course.
shit, what did you say?
I don't know. I was too busy not paying attention to that and paying attention to you.
Hey,
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Holy shit, Monokuma doesn't even know.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
the culprit, you say? Yes, of course I
He's
know.
not really good at lying at all, bruh.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you
Is that
talking
why
about?
Kokichi synced all the exiles around him so he can't move?
Maybe. What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What do
Oh, I guess
know?
that last voting was kind of a throwaway then, because we don't know who the killer is. Not even he knows.
Don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either? If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it! So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
Oh.
Yeah, which is the whole thing you were saying.
Yeah, I know.
Whether Monokuma can figure out?
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up.
Yeah.
Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras, strategically placed to avoid our detection.
Because in this game, I remember how we made a comment of there's monitors but not cameras.
Yeah.
So Monokuma's eyes are a lot more like limited.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electro bomb to scramble whatever that was. The electro bomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exosols... Yes, the exosols weren't protecting Monokuma. They
were watching over him. Yeah, watching him.
Bullying.
Admiring
no,
him.
bullying.
That's it! They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
Ah, the time. The exiles were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exosol, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even to put someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. That person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way, it will be fair to all the participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
I told you there's no point! Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What? But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
Okay, yeah, so it's not.
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted
What?
humanity's
I don't know, you're just being
survivors
weird.
against each other is all me, baby.
KLee had like this face of like, huh, like incredulous face.
Just being weird.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just trying to analyze what he's saying.
He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Tsumugi.
Well, Monokuma?
Sorry, we're just so like.
Watch it. I will be so excited like the day it's released that we're correct. Not even if, the day.
I was gonna say, like, wouldn't you really be so, like excited though? Because it's kind of like obvious.
Oh, just that cool that we've been saying it from literally
Would you
like
really think it's fucking Hibiko?
from like day 5. We've been saying it. So like, you know.
No, I remember I said it, and you were like, "Really, Tsumugi?" In the very
in the
early,
very beginning.
Yeah, and I was like, "I get to Tsumugi."
Yeah.
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and...
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know.
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Ah,
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Wow, that was just like the.
ah.
Now freaking Kokichi has immunity.
What?
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Why though?
That is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored about the slang, so everything I'm gonna say will not be truth, okay?
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive,
I was gonna say, like,
honestly.
it's not that far off.
But what about the Exisol? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
Wait, does Kokichi know what his henchmen are in his
His
cult? Because if he knew they were remnants of the spirit, I think he would have some idea of what's happening out there. If he remembers, oh yeah, I'm the leader of the remnants of despair. Huh.
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Mew's remote control.
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
Damn.
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosols and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Nice.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Yeah! Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
It's not Kokichi.
Then if he's not the mastermind,
He has no
who
fucking
is?
clue.
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know.
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who can it be? I was thinking it was Junko Nishima, but that can't be it. She's dead. We've never come into contact with her. If so, who's done this? Who planned the killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind. So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too, so no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Oh, Cookie's just straight up taking up the full reign.
Yeah.
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victory. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
You singled us out.
Yeah, what?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
Who invited you?
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
Oh, so another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. What?
The murder video?
This is it! Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
All that's left is the arm right there at the end.
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim.
No, you can't even see the blood streak when the person is dead underneath there, though.
Can't even see the blood. What are you talking about?
Blood streak, the dragging body. So maybe it's like off frame.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Let's see if the picture shows it of the blood stain. No.
Yeah, we can't really see it.
But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with the hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you. Huh? Really?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
You're lying again, Kokichi. There is a method to your madness. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video. It must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? Oh.
Oh my fucking god.
Taking the video of the murder but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show?
What?
I have no idea. We can't be identified even after watching the dead body footage.
The victim? Song V. Yeah.
Yeah, victim.
Is it C?
Yes, I don't know. Dang, she really went for it.
Is TIM or TIUM?
TIM.
Nice.
TIW.
I see now.
Yeah. The views are wider at least.
Yeah.
The victim.
Huh?
Is it even possible? No, that's a question for later. For now, we know that.
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched? Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
What?
Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad! Switching the victims was impossible. The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions.
And
Just
pause.
play, record, and pause.
That means someone had to help.
Monokuma also said that no
Pause it, though.
computer was used to edit the footage.
Think about it, Kaito goes underneath it. Ooh, I gotta go over and pause the video now. Like, Kokichi had help.
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Huh?
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned. Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh,
Okay.
let's all talk it over together.
Together.
Don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places. I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time. Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
A trick to that video. Oh yeah, it does kind of like pause right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. It's freaking that. What's suspicious about it?
You just figured out now that it paused there, Katie? Wait.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the footage that closely.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I've played it so many times.
No, I was just like using my brain to try to think of things that could happen, and I wasn't actually paying attention to the footage.
Jesus Christ, that's the first thing I realized. I was like, okay, right when the arm got cut off, you could totally switch it over.
You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Oh.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you?
Hey, but at least I still thought of it,
filming
okay?
angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
I just wasn't paying attention.
Person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
That the video
This is
was
safety
shot
function.
at another location?
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
Oh, which one would they be?
Wait, let me see the things again? Oh.
There must be some trick to that.
Wait, let me just... Okay.
Control for distance.
It's the one that says that the camera only has 3 functions.
No,
Okay.
we don't have that, truthful Katie.
Oh, we don't?
No.
That's what you all gotta figure out!
Is it? Does this one say it? No. So it has to be this safety function. That's one of these two. Controls the short distance away from the there's 2 buttons labeled up and down. Also features a safety function.
Check, but there's no editing function.
When the hydraulic press stopped for a moment.
I agree. Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second? Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
Where's the roll? Pijoo!
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
but in the video,
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of.
Oh
my god.
shit. Oh, I'm missing all of them. I'm trying to push some things in.
And then you push the other thing. I see you. There's something green on the bottom there.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to get rid of all of them. Remote control?
Looks like it.
That's probably not it. What is this?
I don't know, I can't tell. I have no idea what that is.
Existal?
What is that?
What are
I
those
don't even know
devices?
what they are. The top
Yeah.
two, I have no idea what those are.
Oh, pfft.
It's the remote.
I have no idea what the two are, but I was just like, I'm just gonna choose one.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what they are.
Interesting.
the only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been
The
caught on
pause
camera.
function.
While the camera was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press.
Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stop that, you could have swapped the bodies easily.
Oh, another one?
The freaking camera.
What is this?
That's what the camera looks like. Yeah. It's
Oh
that
yeah,
one.
that's the camera.
No, I was gonna say that yellow.
The bomb. Oh, the hammer.
The electro
bomb.
hammer, the
Yeah.
electro bomb.
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
Damn, batshit crazies died on the 5th chapter.
That's what I've been saying this whole
Besides,
time.
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's put that down. Where was the camera set up?
oh Jesus, where's the thing?
Where's the hydraulic press?
Here, right?
I think so.
This is hydraulic press. It's like here, I think.
There!
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Close enough.
Got the general gist.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here to operate the press and the
Yeah, look at
camera
that. It was
the same
blood.
time. It
Blood.
would have to be near the switch.
Yeah, it's weird.
Lines. I'm still very confused about that.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
Oh,
The whole poison thing.
But I just summed it up so nicely.
Himiko,
The different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so
Kaito the mastermind?
I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This
For me.
discussion is
Yeah, 'cause man
pointless
doesn't
if
know
It's not clear what the
himself.
culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
We can't recreate the previous issue.
The other bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at that time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was...
Kokichi.
Yep.
The other person in the hangar. Holy shit, did I actually get that right? But why would he help him?
Yeah, I don't understand the why. Something about an old lady?
Body.
Oh my god.
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
I have the timeline right. There were only 2 people in the hangar at that time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time.
Oh my god. What? Okay, victim. I saw a lot of V's.
Victim swapped.
We already know that. What's the question?
How were the bodies swapped? Oh. How were they swapped?
The victim, that's all I can see in these letters so far. P.
H.
H. E. P. P.
D.
D.
How were the bodies swapped?
The victim helped.
Oh yeah, H-E-L-P-E, yeah.
I see now.
Yeah, so your theory was correct.
Holy shit!
It's
So-
just...
Okay, now the why of it now.
Oh my god, I'm so cold.
What do you mean?
Hi.
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped, which means they were working together.
Why though? Hold on.
Bruh.
Working together?
Covers the entirety of what I was gonna cover my legs with.
Yeah. I understand. But like, hold on. Why? We just no use to help Kaito.
Maybe they had a little discussion.
Maybe Kaito told his undying love for Maki to Kokichi and he felt romantic.
No.
Yeah. I'm just saying random shit. Can you give me a blanket back if you're gonna use that blanket?
You have to let me use this blanket then, because you're like all over it. Let me use
People
it.
involved in the swap.
I don't have enough to cover myself.
Culprit.
Get away from the mic, you're so close.
I'm trying to, but you won't let me take the blanket. Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit, this is hot.
While the victim lay inside. If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
The victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk.
I wonder what they would achieve out of that, though. Hoping that maybe
The mastermind gets killed
that, or
because they can't figure out who.
it's kind of like showing the limitations of Monokuma. Like, I wonder what the purpose. Let's see.
So, have you realized who done it yet?
Yeah, it's Kaito.
The culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit is inside that exisal. It can only be them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big boy genius. I went the wrong way. Whatever. Because Kaito was literally the right of me. God
Yeah.
damn it.
We just took the long. We just wanted to see everyone's photo.
Scenic route.
Yeah. Decide.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means
Damn. Kaito was actually a killer. We were like, nah, he's not a killer. That's stupid.
hydraulic press and camera.
But to be fair, he was not. He was way too stupid to do all this. He got help from Kokichi.
Oh yeah.
The two of them switched while the press was stopped.
The way that the hand was exactly aligned, though, it's kind of like throwing me off.
That's just a game. And Kokichi did get hit in the arrow on his right arm. So they covered the injury right there perfectly.
Yeah.
Then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi.
Oh, his acting is good.
It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right?
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit. Is that
Whoa.
true? Is
Did you see
Kaito-
like the photo of the exisal on the left?
Yeah. It's been there for a little bit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I just noticed
It
it.
was when Tsuichi started being like, I know who it is.
Oh, I see.
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit. There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
Why was there a bunch of blood smeared along the antidote? Huh.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito and...
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
Huh? I don't...
Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away.
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be! The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito.
I read that as liked somehow.
Oh my god.
There is absolutely No doubt. That's the
Oh,
truth.
same letters. Isn't it funny how killed and liked are the same letters?
Oh my god, you good, mate? I thought so. Maki's thank you. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover the truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
Holy shit! I got the pretending to drink part 2.
You saw
Yeah.
him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito!
Oh.
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other
I'll
possibility.
kill you.
What do you know? But you keep getting in the way.
Oh, what's her
I was at the
sexy
scene,
picture gonna be?
What's her? Oh,
so I know I'm not
Remember how when
wrong.
they all get
yeah.
defeated?
I'm sorry
I don't
kept
know.
quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him.
Die. Oh
She
shit.
did a
I
little.
saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Pretended
Pretended to drink the
antidote.
antidote.
It ends here!
Ooh.
Okay.
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie. Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character. And he swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is...
Sorry,
I imagine
shit.
this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
It's crazy. Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died. But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Good for you.
Okay.
Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth!
But why? You were being so friendly with us!
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore.
Huh.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Oh, is it a comic moment? Holy shit.
Dang.
Okay, what do we have?
Why did the culprit shoot Koki?
Electro bomb! Look at the face.
Oh my god.
It's pretty early on, no? After receiving the item from Himiko, the culprit, and then threw his clothes down the toilet. Alright, let's see
This is the truth.
what's happening in
The
this game.
truth.